Welcome to AT Insider. My name's Eleanor, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Notebook LM, a new study tool made by Google Labs. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So what is Notebook LM? Well, it is a new AI product that Google Labs created based on its AI Gemini 1.5. And I'll give you a brief summary of what it is. I'll then show you the product in action, and then I'll give you my feedback on the product and a little conversation that the product kind of brings up. So, firstly, what is Notebook LM? Well, it is an AI study tool. You upload documents, you can then ask the AI different prompts. You can ask it for study guides, for practice problems, and for a multitude of other things. And the cool thing that it does is it responds and gives you answers based on only the information of the documents that you provide it with. And what's even better is that it provides you with citations. So in, let's say, the study guide that it provides you, or let's say in the practice problems that it provides you, you will see citations linked to the exact portion of the document that you upload that has the answer that it's displaying. All right, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I promise you, once you see this tool in action, you will be just as amazed as I am about its capabilities and how I think it's going to change the way that students study. So I'll say one last thing before I show you this tool in action, and it is about its podcast feature, which is, in my opinion, the scariest and most impressive portion of this tool. And it is a tool that once you upload information, data, whatever you want to call it, right, Google Slides, Google Docs, PDFs, it then creates a podcast based on that information in minutes. And so whatever you're thinking this podcast is going to sound like, put those expectations to the side, because this is a conversation between two AI voices that sounds completely human. There's just a little something off that makes it very eerie. All right, let's get over to VoiceOver Eleanor to show you this product in action and to go over all of the different ways that you can utilize Notebook LM. All right, so here I am in the Notebook LM website in a notebook that I've created as a demonstration. So we'll start with the sources. You upload sources to Notebook LM, and it bases its responses off of the information in these sources. And you can upload a variety of different things. Of course, you can just drag and drop PDFs. You can also link to Google Docs and Google Slides. And a very cool feature is that you can actually link YouTube videos. So you can see I've done all of those. I've uploaded 2 PDFs, linked to a Google Doc, and provide the link to an oversimplified YouTube video. And then I began to ask Notebook LM prompts based on the American Revolution, which is what all of the different sources are about. And so, of course, you can ask ChatGPT or any other AI sources similar problems or similar questions or queries. But what's special about Notebook LM is that it bases its responses only off of the sources that you provided. And because of its citation feature, you can see exactly what source it got its information from. So you can see here I asked, explain in a paragraph about how taxes caused the revolution. And so it gives you, of course, an explanation, but what it also does is cites this is from the slideshow, where it gained its information. As you can see here, it's from the slides. Then I asked another question, and a similar question, but in a different format. And you can see this is after I added a new document. And you can see that it bases its citations here off of the YouTube video. So you can see this is the transcription of the oversimplified video. So I'll close the chat and I'll show you something else that is very cool. So you can go into your notebook guide, of course, ask for a bunch of different things, table of contents, FAQs, study guides, timelines. But what you can also do is create an audio overview. And this is the most spectacular, scary, creepy, impressive part of Notebook LM. Is that once you click generate, it could take a couple minutes and I'll fast forward, but it will create entirely from scratch a podcast audio review between 2 different AI voices going over the facts that you provided in your sources. All right, so here we are, and it took about 5 minutes to load, and I'll let you listen to this now.
Hey there, history buffs and curious minds. Welcome to another deep dive, this time into the American Revolution. It's us again, ready to unpack how a group of colonists decided to take on, well, the biggest empire at the time.
And we're going beyond the brave colonists versus evil empire thing you usually hear. We're going to dig into the strategies, the surprising alliances, even some lesser known stuff that might change how you see this whole revolution thing.
We've got a stack of sources for this one: textbooks to set the scene, an encyclopedia article to get that big picture, and get this, an animated YouTube video. You know, the kind that makes learning fun.
Yeah, oversimplified, they're great. But before we get to the fun stuff, we got to set the stage right. Imagine it's pre-revolution America. You got 13 British colonies, tons of potential, but they're feeling kind of held back by, being ruled by a parliament across the ocean.
It's that whole I'm old enough to have a say, but your parents are still calling the shots situation, isn't it? No wonder there were some rebellious teenagers, colonists.
Exactly. And the colonists, they saw themselves as British citizens,
Right.
deserving the same rights and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the catch. They had zero say in parliament. No representation, no vote, but expected to follow all these laws imposed on them.
That's got to be frustrating. Like being told you have to pay for this pizza, but you didn't even order it.
All right, so I'm just going to take a moment to let you digest what you just heard. But that 15-minute audio overview was created in 5 minutes, and you can see that it even directly mentioned one of the sources that I provided. So that's going to be my demonstration, or my voiceover, going over Notebook LM. You can use it like any other AI study tool and input prompts, ask for practice questions, ask for summaries or reviews. You can even ask for timelines or table of contents, but it can do one more thing, and it can show you an audio overview. And I'll go over it once more just so that we all can see very clearly. It provides you citations, so whatever information it provides, you can actually go straight to the source and you can see what information it is showing you. All right, back to non-voiceover Eleanor. All right, I hope after seeing Notebook LM in action, you can understand why I rushed through the intro and why I truly believe that this is the best AI study tool we have seen thus far. And this tool will revolutionize the way that students learn and the way that we educate students as a whole. All right, now to put a caveat on that statement, I don't think Notebook LM in particular is going to change the way we educate students as a whole, but AI is. And I think what Notebook LM does is shows us how advanced AI can get in such a short period of time. And I know this is cliche to say, but it is true. This is the worst AI is ever going to be. In a year from now, imagine what AI will be able to do. All right, so in this part of the video, I'd usually go over pros and cons and whether or not I believe someone should use a specific AT tool. But truly, there are no cons to this product. You saw in action just a couple minutes ago. This is the best that we have seen AI yet, and to think it will only get better from here. So instead of having that discussion on whether or not I think you should use Notebook LM, I'll just cut that conversation out and just say yes, you should for sure use Notebook LM. The conversation I will have instead is about AI in general. I've been having a series on my channel going over different AI tools. And thus far, the AI tools aren't very different to their non-AI older counterparts. But Notebook LM is a clear exception. This is a large step forward to any of the other AI study tools we have seen thus far. And this is my opinion on the whole topic of AI in general, because I haven't really touched on it on my past videos, and I think there is a time, and the time is now, for me to touch on my opinion of AI in general. And that is, when typewriters came out, schools taught kids how to use the typewriter. They didn't tell kids that it was cheating or it was this evil new technology and that they forever had to write on paper. They embraced the new technology and taught students how to use it properly. When the internet came out, schools taught kids how to use the internet. They didn't say forever you will need to carry around with you a physical encyclopedia, even though you now have access to a digital encyclopedia. Schools embraced the new technology and taught their kids how to use it properly. And it's different though now with AI, and I understand why, right? AI is different from a typewriter. It's maybe not ethically producing its content. It's not producing content that could be factually accurate, and it raises a whole number of issues. But so did the invention of the internet, and so did the invention of the typewriter, right? Kids are losing their penmanship skills because now they can type, right? Kids are losing their skills to search through books and the like because now there's the internet. And there's all these issues with every new piece of technology that we create. But what I really hope we do is, instead of villainizing a technology that can be used to help so many people, we instead look to see how we can use it properly. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was very different from the videos I usually make because Notebook LM is very different from the products I usually review. If you want to see more videos like this and not like this, you can go to my YouTube channel, which you're already at right now, to see more reviews of assistive technology products and more conversations about topics related to learning disabilities and assistive technology.